So let me tell you what the book says, then we'll look at what the book says. Here's what it says. Focus. But don't forget to have empathy for people. And don't be so focused that you miss the next step. That's the book. Okay. Now, why is this book worth our time? Well, this is Daniel Goleman, who helped bring emotional intelligence into our thinking about business and life. In this book, he brings the insights of emotional intelligence into strategy development, great section on strategy development, while also emphasizing the critical value of empathy within the workplace. Number two, Carl's already talked a little bit about this, we are having enormous difficulty with keeping our focus and attention. I'm going to give you a couple of stats as I read through this, but as individuals and as organizations, we have difficulty with focus. This book will help us do better at this. Number three, and if everybody take your pen and get ready to circle a key phrase. This book will help us understand that, circle this phrase, self-awareness is a critical tool all leaders need to have, and why it is sadly lacking in many leaders. If you aspire to leadership, or if you are in a leadership position, this is the element you need to pay attention to. The dilemma of not being self-aware. So the book is called Focus, the Hidden Driver of Excellence, by Daniel Goleman, who did not invent emotional intelligence, but popularized it and made it what we know today. All right, you've got a number of pages of quotes. They're all numbered. I'm going to read just a few of them. I'd like to encourage you to read the rest on your own. Look at number 2. All that can be boiled down to a threesome. Here's his premise of the book. Inner focus, other focus, and outer focus. A well-lived life demands we be nimble in each. The good news on attention comes from neuroscience labs and school classrooms, where the findings point to ways we can strengthen this vital muscle of the mind. Attention works like a muscle. Use it poorly and it can wither. Work it well and it grows. I put a few quotes in bold. I'll read mostly some of those. Look at number 8. A reader's mind typically wanders anywhere from 20 to 40% of the time while perusing a text. So let me pause here a minute. Anybody read a page of a book and then you realized, I wasn't paying attention? And you reread the page? So I found myself, as I was reading this book, really paying attention to the fact that I kept losing attention. And so it was really an enlightening moment. Next page, takeaways. Number 1, organizational rigidity. This is RIM, BlackBerry, keeps the old focus for too long and can lead to being left behind. Number 2, focusing on IQ only takes you so far. In Goleman's world, skills connected with emotional intelligence are what you need to go the next step. Number 3, since top leaders may not listen to other people about their own deficiencies, first, nobody will tell them. Then they have to be incredibly self-aware to spot their deficiencies and work on them. Number 4, leaders must provide time and space to talk about human concerns. Go back to Mastering the Rockefeller Habits and the way they begin their regular meeting with good news for the week. It's a good practice. Number 5, getting the right balance between intense focus and attention and the value of mind wandering is a great challenge. Number 6, master the long view or risk being left behind. I think this is a terrific book. I hope you found this useful. Focus, the Hidden Driver of Excellence.